Hey guys, and welcome to episode 13 of Creating Chelsea. In today's episode, we've sold a couple of pages worth of Palacios, making about 150 to 200 coins per player. Some of them are sold for 1,000, some of them are sold for 700. It just depends over the week. Players' price do change quite a bit. On a Wednesday, they'll go for about 600, and then of course at the weekend, they'll go for quite a bit. So we are going to make a signing in. It is of course going to be Cesc Fabregas, meaning we don't have to do any more fitness games, so that's always helpful. It was nice resting the team, of course, but now we can just switch players out and of course rest the players that need the fitness, of course, so that's always helpful. Maybe we'll go back to fitness games here and there if we get a few injuries. So we've only got 5 gold players plus 2 informs, and at the rate that I am going with signings, I reckon we could finish this series by the end of February. That's the overall goal, I think. During the market crash, I think we'll be able to pick up Diego Costa and Hazard, and then the informs, of course, I reckon they'll pick up another 2 informs, so we'll have to see what we can do with those, of course. So we head into our first game of the episode, and we do win a penalty here. Andre Schürrle, with his fantastic pace, runs into the box and gets pushed down to the ground. And of course, we have made the new signing of Fabregas, and he has got like 86 penalties. So he does step up to the spot and put it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the game to get a nice debut goal for Mr. Fabregas. A really good signing for the series, and he's only 12,000 coins, and for his stats that he's got like 88 passing and really good rounded stats for a midfielder. I think he's got like 79 shot as well, so a few long shots here and there will be quite handy as well. And he does actually get his second goal here in the 14th minute of the match. Nice bit of fake shot action here, keeping the ball away from Fernandinho, and then eventually does put it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the game. And of course, getting 2 goals in the first 20 minutes is very difficult for the opponent to get the goals, but we still have to concentrate, of course, because in this game you can get stupid amount of goals in a game. And chip through ball here for Daniel Sturridge to run onto, and of course when we've got John Terry playing, there's not really much of a competition there for pace, and of course Sturridge does make it 2-1 in the game, but that is how it does end. So yeah, good start for Fabregas, of course, getting a couple of goals on his debut. It means yeah, we've got a much better midfielder now. Also, we can swap the team around, so anyone who does need fitness, we've got plenty of options on the bench to switch it around and really get the best possible Chelsea team that we can really get. And of course, no more fitness games means a lot more divisions and more content. So yeah, we head into our next game against a 4-5-1 Bundesliga side, a very strong team. Not much weakness in this side, and in the 12th minute of the match here, he does do a nice bit of passing play from the free kick, and eventually he does go through to Mkhitaryan, and he does just walk around my defence and puts it into the bottom right hand corner to make it 1-0 in the first 15 minutes of the match. And then he gets another goal here in the 18th minute of the match. Aubameyang just running down this right hand side, committed way too much with Antipiter, and then Terry's pace just wasn't enough, and eventually he does make it 2-0 in the game in the first 20 minutes, making it very difficult for me. And in the 31st minute, he does get another goal to make it 3-0. It wasn't looking too good this game. Ramos and his attack was really pacey, and against John Terry it is really difficult, of course. Maybe we should play Nathan Ake instead of John Terry. That just shows how bad John Terry is pace-wise. And we do get a nice consolation goal here just before the half-time whistle mark. Antipiter kind of getting lucky. It like smacked it straight at Neuer's hands, and he does put it into the back of the net to make it 3-1 in the game. And then we do get another goal here just 5 minutes later after the half-time whistle mark. Salah, with his nice bit of pace, goes around Piszczek, gets the ball back, and then passes it inside to Remy to volley it into the near post to make it 3-2 in the game. Nice for us to get back into it early on in the second half, of course, giving us plenty of time to get back into it, and that is what we do here in the 70th minute of the match. After being 3-0 down, we do make it 3-3 in the game with a nice finesse shot into the back of the net with Salah. It was kind of a lucky goal, like Neuer went underneath him. For a 90 rated keeper, you kind of expect him to save that. Plus the shot just before half-time with Antipiter, maybe it was scripting, but unfortunately, in the 87th minute of the match, he does a very similar style free kick, and I think it deflects off Antipiter to go in the back of the net. I don't know if you quite saw that or not, but yeah, a little bit unlucky for us to get back from a 3-0 deficit to make it 3-3, and then to concede these 2 late goals. It's so frustrating. Maybe it is fair because most of our goals were kind of lucky, but at the same time, he got some lucky goals, so yeah, it just shows how evil this game is sometimes. It is really difficult to keep a clean sheet as well. Like, you'll very rarely not score a goal or not concede a goal in a game, and it's kind of good because it makes it exciting, of course, but at the same time it's a little bit unrealistic because you don't really see that many 5-3s in real life. But nevertheless, we're going to head into another game. We got Didier Drogba, Schürrle, Willian, Oscar, Mikel and Matic in the midfield, and we're playing Nathan Ake and Kane in the fullback positions because Nathan Ake can play that in real life. So we head into the next game and we come against a really nice Liga BBVA side. He's got Benzema, Inform, Rakitic, Xavi and Kroos in the midfield, a really good passing midfield, and we do luckily get it 1-0 up here in the first 5 minutes of the match. Schürrle runs through on goal and it does luckily there deflect off the keeper to make it 1-0 in the game, and yeah, that was pretty much all we could do in this game, because from that point he pretty much dominated the game. He kept a lot of possession and passed the ball really well. He does get a goal here in the 54th minute of the match to make it 1-1. Xavi, this ball here from Xavi is absolutely incredible. Through to the back post, and then not too sure who Vitalo is, but he does make it 1-1 in the game, and yeah, from that point on it just was his game all along because he did really well. And we do unfortunately concede this penalty here, a nice chip through ball again. Not too sure why PK was up front. I don't know if he was playing ultra attacking or something, and he does get the penalty, and of course with Benzema he's going to put it away. We did dive the right way, but unfortunately we couldn't save it, and that does make it 2-1 in the game. And then he does get another goal here, just poor from me. I don't know why I passed it to him, he was too far wide. And then eventually just walks it into the back of the net pretty much to make it 3-1. And we weren't playing the best of sides, so at the same time you can kind of blame the team that we did have. We had like a bronze player at right back, a centre back at left back, so yeah, we definitely need to make the signing of Felipe Luis because it will help our team out a lot defensively. So we're going to head into our final game of the episode. Hopefully we can get a nice point or two out of this game, and I think we come against quite a nice team. It doesn't have the best of players. He's got a lot of Brazilians, of course. That Schumacher up front, I think he's only got 40 or 35 pace if you want to just look him up on Foothead or something. I was looking at him the other day, and yeah, he's got really good strength and finishing though, so we need to stop him in that area. So we do make it 1-0 in the first 10 minutes of the game. Andre Schürrle getting his 8th or 9th goal for the club since signing. He's only played like 4 or 5 games, so he's been a really good signing for only like 12,000 coins. I don't think there's many better players on the left hand side, and unfortunately after the half-time whistle mark we kind of slowed down our attack. We didn't create that many chances, and Schumacher with his like 35 pace just mashes that into the top left hand corner. Not much Czech could do about it. Maybe we could have got in front of him and stopped him, and yeah, unfortunately we do concede another goal 5 minutes later after conceding that. Diego looking for the runs, and eventually over the top for Schumacher, who's only got 35 pace, but he seems to move quite well and does put it into the back of the net to make it 2-1 in the game. And from like a 1-0 lead to then concede a couple of goals in 5 minutes, it just shows how quickly this game can change. And we do luckily get an equaliser here. Remy just running through and putting it into the top left hand corner to make it 2-2 in the game, and that is how it does end. So a point against a pretty strong Brazilian side, it's not too bad. Maybe we should have done a bit better, but at the same time we're learning with this team. We need to really get a good chemistry going and know what combinations are really good on this game. Remy and Schürrle seem to be the best so far, and if we could get over 20 likes, that'd be absolutely fantastic for another signing. It seems to be like 4 or 5 episodes in a row where we've got signings. So yeah, smash the like button, subscribe if you're on the channel, and see you soon. Bye.